Hi again. So, just a quick update um, on my social media performance piece. So last time we checked in, I think I was at 200 followers, and just yeah, around 900 on Instagram, 1,000 on Instagram now, and 200 on TikTok, and now on TikTok, the performance seems to have worked a lot better there. So now I'm at like 3,500. So it went really fast up. So I think it's like a week ago. So from on a week, I went from 200 to 3,500. And it seems to be going up even faster. I'm on my third video. First one was Winnie the Pooh. That's when I checked in last time. Second now, and third. And the meanwhile, second was Shrek, and that went like pseudo viral, got like 1 million views. And then the second one, the third one was Incredibles, and that got 1 million views also. So I'm consistently pulling in 1 million right now. Um, I did it did get taken down, the video on Instagram. Um, I don't know. I was getting, yeah, my first wave of like real haters, because I did a little misstep on the Incredibles video where the part of the performance is kind of questioning, how far you can kind of push some kind of boundaries. Where I started with Winnie the Pooh, and then I did the Incredibles one, and it's still the theme of back shots because that works. And yeah, I mean, if I go more in depth into it, I've realized more and more it started as of kind of like a marketing technique, but this thing has kind of become its own performance piece. So that's why I'm talking about it as my performance piece. Um, so I have kind of gone a little bit backwards with it being like marketing. I mean, it is marketing. I'm putting my music in there, but it's really become its own thing right now. So I'm focusing more of it like being a performance. Um, but I'm also just learning to navigate all the hate messages. I got my first, yeah, personal text like a hate, which is just kind of disgusting. And then I had some guys commenting, and they used kind of trigger words, I guess, for me. That kind of stung a little bit also. But in general, it's just kids, and I know it's just people that just they don't even know what they're talking about when they're commenting online. So I have fine tolerance for it. Um, but yeah, I had a kind of rough couple of like 2 days after these two videos got so big, because I have like two videos that are 1 million, and then one video got AI filtered and got into like this TikTok culture of IDK Sterling, and he reacted to it, and that video also got 1 million. So I'm kind of in like in terms of marketing for the song, the Mentos that I'm gonna release in April. I have a total of 3 million watches because I have that song under on all those videos. So that's pretty good. But this performance definitely got bigger than I expected, really fast, and I'm just kind of learning how to take in all the hate that comes along with it when I choose to work with this kind of art, like trigger art that people sometimes get like, what the fuck. And yeah, but I want to say that I'm happy that I did the misstep early on, so I know where my boundaries are. And yeah, in the Incredibles video, I was obviously relating to Incredibles mostly because it's embedded into Fortnite culture because they have a skin there. That was kind of my pop culture reference. But because it's back shots, I decided to use Mr. Incredibles, Frozone, and the Mole, but then also his son, the speedster, because he goes fast. So it was like this physical comedy of like going fast. And I did think about like, oh, yeah, it's fast, but I'll just use it as like rage bait. And then I posted it, and afterwards I was like, ugh, that wasn't really what I was kind of going for, because the hate that I got was like, "You're disgusting. This is a kid." that you're referencing to. But I've come to realize also I have to stand with the art piece itself, because this has nothing to do with me on how people react, and I know who I am. I am, I mean, I'm not a bad person. Um, so even though I had that kind of, I guess, inappropriate joke in there, um, I think that that topic is important nonetheless. So the way that I'm kind of tapping into the society right now and mirroring it with this performance piece is the pop culture of franchises and characters that people know, and the reference of that meme, the back shots, um, but also that connects into the art world. Where my reference is Paul McCarthy. He's like one of the main like trigger artists, and then you have Mike Kelly, of course, also. And his works, the Paul McCarthy works, I don't know their titles, but there's like a series, they're like skinny, scrawny, like bald guys, like faceless kind of, and they're like doing back shots on a pig. So that back shot kind of connection connects there. But then, yeah, also I kind of figured it would work more on TikTok, because the user base on TikTok is like teenagers, yeah, like ranging probably from like 13 to 16 or whatever, or 17. Um, and that user base, I think it's interesting to just think about like what are people doing on the internet? Like why are kids on the internet under, 17 or whatever? Like, but that's the thing. Kids start using the internet at like whatever, it's like 6 or 8 years old, and then they start browsing on their own like at 12. A lot of people discover disgusting stuff like, you know, pornography or whatever. If you, I don't know if it gets flagged. Um, but I have a really comfortable distance to all of that disgusting stuff in culture. I'm just really aware of it, and that is kind of the talking point that I want to reflect. But yeah, that's why I'm using like this meme of backshots, the pop culture of franchises, and usually those may be like kids or cartoons, like that you used to watch as a kid. And the reason that it works is the range of, if we go into psychology, that's how I think. If we go going to being 15 years old, you're just passed through like you've had enough of like the kids' TV that you used to watch, and you're a teenager, so you're kind of discovering all the your sexual self or whatever, like that sex exists. So that meme or like this performance piece kind of strikes that chord in between, and I guess that's why it works. I mean, it's been going up so fast. I mean, we're talking 7 days is nothing. That's like a blip, and it went from, you know, yeah, just no views to a million, which is a lot. And pulling in that high of a view rate consistently is a challenge, but it seems to be working, and I'm going to let this continue to be a performance piece. I will kind of lean into this character, and I guess in case people will start using that like a nickname for like backshot something or whatever, then yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I just realized I may have activated an auto tune the whole clip. So let's see. Oh no, that's funny.